Everyone. Myself Reena Singh. Today I am going to teach you the summary of the Bazaar of Hyderabad, written by Sarojini Naidu. Sarojini Naidu was born in Hyderabad on 13 February as Sarojini Chattopadhyay. Was a bright student, skilled in 5 languages. She was first Indian woman to become the president of the Indian National Congress in 1925. She played an important role in the civil disobedience movement and spent time in jail, along with Gandhiji's and other leaders. Sarojini Naidu, the poet, the freedom fighter, and a patriot, was also known by the sobriquet the Nightingale of India. Everyone see her famous quotes. Quotes are here. We went deeper sincerity of motive, a greater courage in speech, and earnestness in action. Second one is, she is twin born with perennial mysteries and drinks of life at times forgotten source. Students, now come on your poem. The poem is in the form of question and answers. The poet asks the questions and the merchant answers them. In this poem, Naidu describes the beauty of traditional Hyderabadi bazaars. She pretends the lively pictorial scenes of merchant, vendors, peddlers, goldsmiths, fruitmen, and flower girls selling their goods, all of whom answer the questions of purchasers who buy their articles. After a detailed bargaining, the poem also describes the musical instruments being used by the musicians and magicians described in the bazaar. Students, Sarojini Naidu shows the reality of Hyderabad, which clearly states the culture and social life. Then everyone, now you see your explanation one by one. The poem begins with a question through which the merchants are asked what they are selling. They answered that they sold turban, tunics, mirror, and the daggers, all in different colors. There were stalls where vendors were weighing and selling saffron, lentils, and rice. The maidens could be seen grinding sandalwood, henna, spices, calling for the sale of chessmen and ivory dice. There were many ornaments also which were being sold in the bazaar of Hyderabad. Thus we can see the variety of things available in the bazaar of Hyderabad. As I mentioned in my previous slide, in the bazaar of Hyderabad, through which people from cultural and social background earn for their living, she was written this poem during the British rule when Indians were asked to boycott foreign products and buy goods from traditional Indian bazaars. During this time, publication of Indian newspapers was banned, so she might have thought that the best way to spread the message to people was through her poems. The last stanza gives us information about the flower girls who are asked what they are weaving with strands of red and blue flowers. The girls reply that they are making garlands for happiest times, and they are also weaving sheets of white flowers which are placed on graves for fragrance purpose. Students, in the bazaar of Hyderabad is lucid and vivid in languages. It creates beautifully a colorful picture of the bazaar in the minds of its reader. Your summary is over. Thank you everyone.